Court granting an interim interdict now against striking Numsa workers, ordering them to go back to work immediately while the dispute is dealt with in court. Ngobile Madlana has been with the striking workers since yesterday and joins us live now from outside Ford Motors South Africa in Silverton. Ngobile, good morning. What are you hearing where you are?
Good morning, Iman. Basically, what we've heard from the podium from Vivani Shezi, who was the person that was speaking to the workers, saying that they received a message from court saying that the workers must go back to work. Now, you will remember that they had given Ford 48 hours. This was on the 2nd of July that they gave Ford 48 hours to say that they will be going to the picket line where they will be striking. Within that same space, we were told that Ford went for the interdict. Now, this interdict was granted 2 days later, which was yesterday, ordering all the workers to go back. And today is the second day of that strike, which now needs to end. I want to bring in Vivani Shezi to tell us more about this. Over 3,000 workers now have to go back to work.
Absolutely, indeed. Look, Numsa is an organ established in terms of the law. We operate by way of the law. We subscribe to the law and we respect the law. We have gone to court, and if the court has decided that we go back to work, and so be it. We have received this court order this morning in circumstances where we were already at the picket line. With the sophistication and complexity surrounding the production at Ford, it's not practically possible for workers to return immediately. The employer appreciates that too. So the arrangement is that workers will start going back to work from Monday.
The workers are unhappy, obviously, with what has come out of court. What now? Are they going to continue going to work?
What workers are fighting for is a just cause. Not only is it just, but it's an important part of the struggle of workers. Internationally, workers spend their whole livelihood, their whole vast amount of their time producing whatever products that they employ to produce at the expense of the shareholders of the company, making monies and profits for these shareholders. These workers are actually asking for a share and a stake on that. That's a reasonable request. And that is what the workers are demanding. As Numsa, we are given the mandate to pursue this demand until the employer gives in, and this demand will not end when the strike ends. We will continue to persuade the employer to come and talk to us. Unfortunately, the employer has not been willing to talk to Numsa or to anyone regarding the profit sharing. The employer is elected to go to court to stop the process that we have embarked on to try and persuade the employer to talk to us.
You're asked to go back on the 28th of August then in courts. Can we expect a different resolution?
Well, absolutely, most certainly. We'll fight this tooth and nail to the end. If we're not happy with the outcome of that date, we have instructed our legal team to look at the option of pursuing an appeal. But what Numsa will do is it will prepare itself and get ready to attend to court on that date, the 28th of August 2024, or, as the court order says, on an earlier date than that, on a 24-hour notice, and make the case for the continuation of the strike, because we feel and believe that this strike is protected and that we have complied with the law in all material respect, and that what we are striking for substantively is just and available to us.
Between now and the 28th of August, what will be happening with regards to the workers at work?
We feel that our members must respect the rule of law and comply with the court order by returning to work earnestly. That's the first thing. Secondly, as we have said to you and to the members, we'll pursue the engagement, the demand with Ford, with the hope that Ford will come to the table and talk to us. All that we want is for Ford to share with us as workers the profits that Ford generates with our assistance as workers at the end of the day. We are part of this company, and all that we are asking for is a stake.
Thank you very much. That's Vivani Shezi, Iman. He is in the regional leadership of Numsa, and he's saying that continues. Even though that they are going back to work, they are still asking for Ford to share that profits, which means that they are going to be going back to court on the 28th of August, and potentially even earlier than that. Already the workers have been unhappy with the decision. They've made it clear that they don't really want to abide by that decision, but he's saying that they will continue to abide to the law and continue in that way, or find other ways in order to continue that conversation.
Mbile Madlala, thank you very much for that one. Just the latest there on the ongoing strike at Ford Company South Africa, happening there at their plant in Silverton in Pretoria, and that development just now that workers have been ordered to go back to work, but those negotiations are still continuing behind the scenes.